Hey supernerdfighters, it is Thursday, February 11th, and I'm really sorry you're gonna have to deal with this beeping that like I can't hear now, but when I play it back I know it's gonna be there. Right now I have this in my head, and as well as a bit of this. Ron and Hermione love each other. Someone to sing the duet with me. Randomly, in the past day, I've had 3 completely unrelated conversations about Irish rebellion that I have my notes on the back of. Here is Sharon's math homework, and here is the physics problem that Caitlin Skyped me to help her with her roommate's physics. Okay. Natalie Wood, Callie, is Maria from West Side Story. You know, I'm in love with a girl named Maria. Just giving lots of music. Okay, you said you played Titanic. Okay, Titanic came out when we were in 1st grade, and I'm like, so did you really have the bar thing on your bed when you were like 7? Because I'm pretty sure I didn't when I was 7, so it's kind of weird. Just saying. All caps. I don't know, but like I'm not a fan of auto-tuning just because you can't sing along because it's like, you know, and I like singing along. So I don't know. And they have really great voices, and I feel like auto-tune should be used like sparingly, not the whole time. I know it's too electronic for me. My favorite part in the Hunger Games is when Rue dies. Obviously not the actor for dying, but anyway. And I really think you'll like Pretty's Uglies and Specials, so you should read that. And everybody else should read the Hunger Games. Jamie, you need to finish Harry Potter first. More on that later. And I think I like Catching Fire better in the plot, but Catnip was more catnip. But Katniss was more annoying as a character. She wasn't as strong and individual, and I was like, Jeff, you said you don't remember your childhood, and that's really sad. I remember when I was a kid, like, literally thinking to myself, I'm gonna be one of those grown-ups who remember what it's like to be a kid. Like, and I think I've pretty much done that. I mean, I still, like, run around like I'm 5. The sidewalks are, like, icy. You think, okay, yes, they clear the sidewalks, right? But then there's, like, some snow or slush, and then it gets stamped on, so it like turns to water. But then it gets colder at night, so the water just ices over. So you like have to shuffle slide along the sidewalk, but then if you hit like a non-icy part, like you can't shuffle on it, so you start kind of to walk, and then as soon as you do that, you hit ice, and then you're just like, whoop, and then your latte goes all over your hand, and you're cold, and then the creeper guy is just like, really weird, and like, it's not weird to fall on the ice. If you're a creeper, you're probably drunk. I like the Little Piece of Heaven video. Like, it wasn't obviously the happiest song, but it was definitely like fitting. Like, I like the video that fit the song, and I would definitely listen to the song like again. It wasn't like horrible. I mean, it doesn't have to, songs don't have to be like happy to like them. Sharon, you would put puppies in your pockets in relationships, so you actually had them cheat on each other as like a 4-year-old, because it's really sad that a 4-year-old knows about cheating. I'm sorry, that's sad. I didn't play with toys that much. I made up like stories in my head, and I would like run around outside. I don't think I played with toys. I did have a baby doll, I remember. Sharon, you and Jeff both sang like random things in your video, and it was really good singing, and I was impressed. Versus my girl named Maria, which probably isn't good at all. Famous person. Okay. I saw Joe Lieberman. I hope you know who Joe Lieberman is. I really like Joe Lieberman. He's a pretty solid guy. He's got brains. He would have made an okay president, I think. I on the streets in Washington D.C. and other like YouTube-y famous people. I care more about Harry Potter people than YouTube. Meeting Melissa Nelly. You all met Melissa Nelly. You don't care. Melissa Nelly met J.K. Rowling. That's 2 degrees of difference, guys. Okay. Melissa Nelly. That's kind of a big deal to me. And John Noe. Not so much big deal. All of Mugglecast. That was kind of awesome. Plus, obviously, we met Mystery Magic. I say we, me and Callie. Mystery Magic, like Christina, Lauren, Nina, the Mudbloods. You've all met the Mudbloods. Jamie doesn't really know what I'm talking about probably at all. The rest of you hopefully do. I just got really nostalgic about Wizard Rock. Someone asked Trashy TV, Jeff. Jeff, you were twice. I watched you twice. I don't know what Maori is. Maori, whatever. But she has the TV. I look at the TV. I'm not like looking at his face. On like when she was asleep or just randomly in the background, it's like MTV, and it's like this thing about my gosh, I think it's 2 different shows, but I don't know, they seem the same to me. It freaking drives me insane. Like, I hate it. I'm just like, want to scream at the people. Okay, one of them is about pregnant girls who just bitch and like, they're like, oh my god, my boyfriend got another person pregnant, and my parents are like, you have to get a job, and I'm just like, hey, pregnant here, and then they cuss like every other word. It's horrible. And then I'm pretty sure they all like live in a house together and all like sleep with each other or something, or maybe that's another show. I don't know, but they're horrible, and it makes me really cynical, and I hate them. Oh, I saw a musical. It was super good. Tonight my friend was in it, and takes place 1915 in Atlanta, based on a true story. This girl, 13-year-old girl, is raped and murdered. It's blamed on the guy who's a northerner, and like everyone kind of knows he didn't do it, but like they all make up stories that he did. But it actually turns out being like really good for him, because he and his wife like reconnect kind of, and his sentence gets communed to being just life in prison as opposed to being hung. But then like these KKK members like come take him, and they hang him anyway. But it's like really powerful, because like it's called Parade because they have Memorial Day, but their Memorial Day is Civil War Memorial Day parade, and they have these parades, and that's like yay, Confederate spirit, and like it was very good. If you ever see it in your life, you should. Jeff, I'm an albatross. It was really freaking awesome, and I just sat there and laughed at you, and it was good times. And I had 2 tests on that day that you said you had tests. At physics, which was easy, but not really as easy as it should have been. Like, it was hard if I didn't know stuff about physics. And then anthro, which I didn't study for because it was studying for physics / really busy with like work and stuff. So yeah, there's a timeline on that didn't go so well. Also randomly, Monday there's like this program that's like, I think it's like a talent identification shirt for like South Bend local kids, and like identify like smarter kids, I guess, that can go like they're from low income, and they're like their parents haven't gone to college, and they want them to get to know the college experience. So like some of them come to campus, and I like volunteered to be a host. So for 4 hours on Monday, this girl's like following me around, and she's going to one of my classes. She's going to Latin because that's during that time, and it's kind of not the best class to go to, but whatever. And then like seeing my dorm, and like we're eating lunch, and like show her campus. So I'm excited for that. Sounds fun. I have to act out a scene from my favorite book. I'm going to do Harry Potter, but I'm gonna do it really like weird, so Jamie's not gonna know what's going on, but the rest of you will know what I'm talking about. So don't spoil it, because it's from the 7th book. Do it in a second. First off, my question: what is your favorite like old Disney movie? Like, not like a new one. I guess you could do a new one, like no, you can do new ones like Finding Nemo. But if it's like a really obscure new one that I don't know anything about, I'd rather no. I recently rewatched The Hunchback of Notre Dame. That I don't know if I'd ever seen the whole thing, but it was really good, and that's probably one of my favorites. But I haven't seen a lot of them in a while, so I don't really know. Let's do this. Hey! Show some remorse. Expelliarmus! Hopefully you all got what that was about. I hope. Insert random train station in there. The challenge is you sing a Wizard Rock love song. Anything that involves any kind of love in Wizard Rock, or stalker, creepy stalker love, anything you want, to a random person in your hallway. Jamie, you're gonna have to go find a Wizard Rock song and sing to someone. Okay. Bye!